Civil society organizations under the aegis of the African Center for Leadership, Strategy and Development, Center LSD, have called for a deliberate and comprehensive cleanup of oil-impacted communities in the Niger Delta region. Speaking at a press conference on Tuesday in Abuja, founding executive director of Center LSD, Dr. Otife Igbuzo, called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration to sustain its commitment to national renewal through the establishment of a Niger Delta Environmental Remediation Program and Trust Fund to address the long-standing environmental degradation in the region caused by oil exploration. Let's join Clevius correspondent for details.
Since the discovery of oil in Bayelsa State in 1956, the Niger Delta became the backbone of Nigeria's economy, accounting for over 90% of the country's foreign exchange earnings. Despite its enormous contribution to the country's GDP and development, the Niger Delta region remains an epicenter of poverty and underdevelopment due to oil spillages, gas flaring, corruption and industrial negligence, leaving communities grappling with polluted water, barren farmlands, leading to persistent health challenges. While the government has made significant efforts over the years to address the crisis, the progress made seems to be slow. To this end, stakeholders in the fight for a clean Niger Delta have converged to discuss and map out the way forward in addressing the challenges. In his remarks, founding executive director of the African Center for Leadership, Strategy and Development, Dr. Otife Igbuzo, said the challenges facing the region can only be addressed through a strong political willpower from the government to accelerate efforts in addressing environmental and social injustices that have spanned decades.
Fixing the Niger Delta must be deliberate. It has to be done with a consciousness that accounting for the mess of oil extraction goes beyond just removing hydrocarbons from lands, rivers, and air. It is a first step to attaining full social, economic, and ecological restoration. Accountability in this regard includes holding entities responsible for the ecocide in the Niger Delta to account. In the search for accountability, Ogoniland is far ahead of the rest of the Niger Delta. Ogoniland is being cleaned now. What of Bayelsa? What of Delta states? What of other states that have not started the cleanup exercise? A failure of the cleanup efforts or the resumption of oil extraction or even a relapse into insecurity will portend dangers for the Niger Delta's quest for accountability. Accelerate the Ogoni cleanup. Currently, the cleanup of Ogoniland, as recommended by UNEP, has left gaps that could derail the process and lead to its ultimate failure. It is critical that stricter oversight structures be placed on all aspects of the exercise. This includes in the pre-qualification of contractors, quality control, and actual remediation, value for money, and appropriate oversight. Address historical abuses. Several concerns around ecological and social justice in Ogoniland have been neglected. The world recognizes that the people of Ogoni have suffered unprecedented pains and losses on account of oil extraction. No apology has been rendered for the destruction of their environment, the killing of their people, the loss of their livelihood, the destruction of their villages, the forced exile of their people, and the murder of their leaders.
Also speaking at the event, the center's executive director, Monday Osasa, urged the federal government, oil firms and relevant stakeholders to commit to a transparent and holistic remediation process guided by the recommendations of the United Nations Environment Programme.
We are encouraged by the recent commitments of the current administration led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who has pledged to heal the wounds of the past and unlock the human and natural resource potential of Ogoniland. This moment presents an opportunity, a policy window to reinforce advocacy, align stakeholders, and push for real, measurable outcomes. Let us remember, the cleanup of the Niger Delta is not a favor. It is a right. It is a moral, social, economic, and environmental imperative.
Stakeholders are confident that with the necessary action taken in ensuring a cleanup of the Niger Delta region from environmental pollution and exploration activities that have negatively impacted on the biodiversity of the region, Nigeria will be on her way to retaining her rightful place among top oil-producing countries on the world map.